Alright, hello everyone, how's it going? This is Chris Review, of course, and Mikey All-Star here. Today we have another Minifigure Showcase. Oh yeah, we don't do these too often, but when we do, we showcase some of the coolest and most classic LEGO minifigures, and today we're talking about one of my all-time favorite minifigures of all time. That, of course, is the original LEGO Batman. You may know this guy from either you have him lying around somewhere, or you've seen him in the LEGO Batman video game, but doesn't get more classic than this. Well, it probably does, like those ones that have no arms, just like two pieces, just the head and the whole body. But other than that, this is a certified classic. Let's go ahead and dive right in, shall we? So as you can see, the legs are pretty basic. We just have, of course, the light gray, about the same color as the base plate, actually. And, of course, the black cross piece to represent his briefs or whatever. So there we go. Pretty simple, but gets the job done nicely. Of course, LEGO wasn't super hyper-detailed back in the day. They just packed just enough detail to make this interesting, but it made it basic, but I think that's really charming, you know, just sort of like the simplicity of the classic LEGO minifigures. The new ones are cool with super hyper-detail, but you know, sometimes you just can't beat the classics. And here, of course, we have the torso, a super iconic torso, I will say, probably one of the most iconic LEGO Batman torsos, and honestly, just a really cool Batman design in general. And, of course, you've got the yellow belt right here, his utility belt with all sorts of gadgets and gizmos locked up in there, and these different little cartridges. You've got, of course, the belt buckle right there, all in a nice sharp yellow, and, of course, outlined with black to make it stand out even more. He's got his muscles right there. He's absolutely ripped. He's jacked. You know, he's got to be jacked to be able to beat up Killer Croc and stuff like that. So very cool. Of course, in a darker gray to really make it stand out. It really pops. Then, of course, we have the bat symbol right there. You know, super iconic. We've got these nice little jagged edges right there and stuff. And it's just a very smooth, flowing bat symbol that looks amazing, of course, in a nice shade of black. I believe there's no back detailing, of course, because, obviously his back would be covered with the cape, so, I mean, no big deal there. A lot of gray, a lot of black, of course. He usually works in black and sometimes some whiter, darker gray stuff and everything. He's got, of course, his black gloves on, and then he's got his light gray arms there to match the rest of his look. Really nice. You know, sort of the colors are kind of drab, minus the splash of color right here with the yellow, but it just works really well. I mean, obviously it's Batman, he doesn't want to be, you know, wearing a bright, rainbow suit or something like that, so it works really well, but it stands out just enough that it really just adds a lot of interest to the minifigure. And here, of course, to say iconic again, more on my iconography here with the cowl. This cowl, of course, is is really well made. It's a hard plastic. It's not like rubber or anything like that. You've got the pointy bat ears and stuff like that. You've got the nose and the slits for the eyes and the mouth. I've always really liked this design because, one, you can have an injured Bruce Wayne, maybe he's got some sort of bandage around his head. And two, you have the ability to have Bruce Wayne's face and also Batman's face, and the way that the eyes are white, I think is really cool. Now, there's a new LEGO cowl, I believe, that is, I don't know if it's out or if it will be out, but that I guess will have the white already molded into the cowl, which is cool. But I always like this design. I think it's got a lot of charm to it. You know, you can see his angry eyes there and everything like that, and pop that back on, and boom, you got yourself Batman. Anyways, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, it was fun talking about one of my all-time favorite minifigures, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye!